Hey everybody, it's Amanda here with Pain to Purpose Coaching, and I just wanted to talk about something that a lot of people just aren't coming out and talking about because they don't feel like they have the authority, I guess, or think that their information is valid, but I'm going to share mine. Um, I am not a doctor, and I guess honestly, without sounding pompous, there is no certification that equals all the studying and all the things that I've done. So, and I'm fine with that. But there's nothing like cold hard experience yourself. But I wanted to say that when it comes down to, committing suicide, listen, I get wanting to be someplace else. And I understand that with religious teachings, we are told that there's this amazing place that we can go with lots of rewards and all that stuff. But the thing is that we don't realize is that that can be here. And, we, when you kill yourself, I mean, first let me say I completely understand that if are a 5D being living in a dumbed down three-dimensional space, that you're going to feel bad. There's going to be disruptions in your energy. There's going to be things going on that you feel like you've got no hope or no way out of, and you just get tired and you're bored and you want to quit. Totally get it. If you don't have anxiety or depression, living in this place, then you are not human. I don't know anybody, if we're being honest, I don't know anybody that has not contemplated their own existence at some point. I think all of us do, and I think that it's completely normal. So, what I wanted to say was that I honestly think that people need to realize, though, that there are so many resources for you and so many fun things. And listen, I would have FOMO. I would have the worst FOMO if I missed out on all the things that I was supposed to do to honor my contract and be here on this planet. I've got FOMO, so that's the only thing that I gotta say. Like, if you want to get out of suicidal thoughts and things like that, get FOMO. It works. But honestly, everything that's going on in your life, you contracted to come into and experience and go through, and free will is given to you. You're the one that decides if you want to keep going and use all the resources and tools you can to elevate past it and beyond it, or if you are going to quit and let it take you down. And I'm going to tell you something, I'm going to be completely honest. I had a near-death experience, an out-of-body experience in 2012. Some of you were there. And I woke up with my chest in the hospital, my chest feeling like an elephant had stomped on me, from chest compressions, things like that. They got me back, but there were things I experienced in that, when I was away and out of my body that I've never really talked about with many people. There's a couple of people that know, but it really changed my thoughts on a lot of stuff. But it took me a while to absorb it and understand it and realize what really had happened and incorporate that, So it was kind of wild. And, it made me want to come back and go at it. So here I am. And I've gathered up the tools and the research and the knowledge and all of that to be able to keep going and enjoy it, and we all have those things available to us, every bit of us. And there's no reason that you should just have to quit. But I'm going to be honest with you. What I know for sure is that when you quit, you can do it. It's up to you. It's what free will is, but I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it one bit, and I'll tell you why. Because when you quit, when you commit suicide and you give up, it could be your last incarnation, and then you're stuck there for eternity. You don't get a chance to come back. That could be one of those things. There's a way to tell, but you've got to come to a soul realignment practitioner to know those things. or to do a lot of meditations or a lot of the stuff that's going to make you not want to commit suicide, or the other thing is you are literally hitting the reset button on the video game. You're going to be born back into the same situation, places, people, things, lessons, because the contract's the contract. Your soul contract is, you can change contracts. You've got to risk some things and change some things around, but that's also difficult to do if you're, starting from a place where you don't even want to be here. There's a lot to learn. So get FOMO and get to work. There's too many resources and things for you. There's too much good stuff that can happen. Other than to just leave and then not knowing what you're facing, you're going to be born right, or knowing what you are facing, you're going to be born right back into the same crap, different day. The lesson has to be completed. That is 100% universally, all dimensions true. You are going to have to complete the lesson. And you either complete it in this lifetime or you get born back into it to complete it the next. So you're not really getting anything, but just more time wasted. So I highly suggest that if you are suicidal, get some clinical help if you need it, and then also get some spiritual help if you need it. And I'm not talking about religious stuff. I'm talking about get the real spiritual help, the universal, eternal spiritual help. There are shaman, there are coaches. I'm a coach and a shaman and a soul realignment practitioner. You can come to me. But there are too many things that you can be doing instead of getting tripped up on some stuff that's happened. I understand you don't know how to deal with it. I understand you don't have the tools. I understand you're tired. I get it. But if you leave, it's just going to be more of the same. So stick around. Get with the winners. Get with the people that can help you out of the situation that you're in. And face it and come over it or overcome it and grow and elevate. That's what you came to do. You didn't come to let any of this stuff get you down. You contracted for all of it. Your higher being said, okay, I'm going to put you through some shit. And there's some other people that was like, okay, I'll play along. I'll play the bad guy that's going to step on you and do all this stuff. That's the way it works. You asked for it. So you got to get the tools now to deal with it. But you don't go committing suicide. You don't do that. You don't get to quit. Your contract has to be honored at some point. That is a fact. I'm telling you. But I hope that this message resonated with some of you, and that if you're feeling this type of way, that you reach out to somebody, anybody, and get some people involved. Isolation is what it takes to do these types of things, and staying isolated all the time. If you're breathing and you are around people and you're getting things, you don't have time to focus on that stuff. So get out, get busy, get some FOMO, get some resources around you, get some people who care and that are going to snap you out of those states, because that ain't no way to go. So anyway, I love you all, and I'll see you next time.